Yes, good afternoon, everyone. We are here at Canadian Pinoy Radio Model together with our Minister of Housing and Diversity and Inclusion of Canada. Let's welcome Ahmed Hassin.
Thank you very much. Kamusta po kayo?
Okay lang,
Great to
sir.
be here.
Kumusta? How are you today?
Very good, very good.
We are here today because we're going to talk about the budget of 2023.
Yes,
Especially, we'll talk about more on housing.
yes.
How this budgets are affect the housing of Canada.
Well, first of all, let me just really talk about the three themes of Budget 2023. Budget 2023 is about helping Canadians meet the affordability challenges by introducing the grocery rebate, $467 for low income families to help with the price of groceries, as well as over $220 for low income seniors and low income adults. Second, the budget is about investing in our healthcare system, $198 billion dollars over the next 10 years to really reinforce our public healthcare system, hire more doctors, hire more nurses, put more innovation in the system, provide more community based healthcare. And the third theme of the budget is to invest in the clean technology, making sure that we're continuing to encourage the production of good, well paying middle class jobs. On housing, uh, we, we now have the conditions in place for financial institutions to begin to offer the first time home buyer tax free savings account. This account will enable first time home buyers to, uh, to save up to $40,000 tax free in this account. And they can use that money to purchase their first home. In addition to that, we are putting in place through the financial institutions relief measures to help those with mortgages so that, for example, they can take advantage of longer amortization periods, which lowers the mortgage payments. This is for people who are struggling to pay the mortgage because we now have higher interest rates. And in addition to that, we're doing everything that we can to continue our ongoing investments in building more affordable housing. $4 billion to build to invest in the urban, rural, and northern indigenous housing strategy. This is to meet the unmet housing needs of indigenous peoples living in urban, rural, and northern areas outside of reserves. But our Housing Accelerator Fund was launched 2 weeks before the budget by the Prime Minister. $4 billion going to municipalities to speed up the construction and delivery of housing of all types. And through that fund, we expect to add an additional 100,000 new homes, as well as set up Canada for systems changes that will enable us to double the number of new homes built in this country.
Okay. How protected are those who are especially those who are renting, sir?
Yes, that's a good question. We are doing everything that we can to support Canadian renters who are struggling to pay the rent. We are the government that introduced the Canada Housing Benefit. This delivers tens of thousands of dollars. It delivers to tens of thousands of Canadian renters uh, money, direct rental supports to help them to pay the rent.
So I heard that it was finished last March 31. So there's any chance that it will be extended?
Pardon? Oh, yes. So that was the top up to the Canada Housing Benefit, but the
Mm.
existing Canada Housing Benefit continues. That housing benefit is active in all provinces and territories, and people are benefiting from those direct rental supports.
So how can we avail that one, sir? Especially us.
It's provided through the provincial housing managers in each area. So I
Mhm.
would encourage anyone looking to access the Canada Housing Benefit to call their local provincial housing manager because it's a cost shared program between the Government of Canada and the provincial governments and territories.
Okay. So what else, sir? We will expect in this budget 2023.
Budget 2023 is also about making sure that we have a financially prudent plan. As you know, we're making targeted investments to help the most vulnerable, but we're also setting up Canada for a great future by continuing to invest in the clean economy. This is already creating good, well paying middle class jobs. But also the big thing in budget 2023 is the investments in healthcare. $198 billion over 10 years to make sure that our healthcare system is protected, that it is expanded, that we have more innovation, that more Canadians can access more family doctors, more nurses, more
Mhm.
healthcare professionals, and more community-based care, so that you don't always have to go to the emergency room. So this is exactly what Canadians have asked us to do, and that's exactly what we're delivering.
So, meaning Canada will import more on in this healthcare, or
Well, we welcome more people to come and help us with our healthcare system, to help us build more homes for Canadians, and that is why our immigration system is prioritizing the continuation of an aggressive plan to bring in more skilled workers so that we can grow our economy. Uh, we have more than 1 million jobs that are unfilled in Canada, and
Mhm.
we need people to come and fill those jobs so that we can grow our economy.
So uh, I see a report a while ago that Canada is spending around billion for those refugee. Is this as a part of the budget 23?
I don't know what number you're referring to. Refugees, particularly privately sponsored refugees, are supported by their sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
Their sponsors are responsible to provide them with shelter, with food, with clothing, and help them find a job. In terms of the majority of immigrants, actually, permanent immigrants who come to Canada, are people who are coming to work, who already have a job, or who
Mm.
are coming to create more jobs for Canadians. Yes, we do sponsor government-sponsored refugees, but the vast majority of our immigration system is people who are actually coming to fill jobs that they already have or create more jobs for all of us.
Okay, so thank you so much, sir, for your time, and thank
Thank
you.
you.
And again, hope to see you again.
Thank you so much. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat din. Thank you.
Okay.